In music, the terms flat and sharp usually refer to the black notes on the piano, and they're represented by these two symbols. But where do these symbols come from? Why does a flat look like a lowercase b and a sharp look like an octathorpe, or if you're one of my year 7 students, like a hashtag? And what about the natural sign, which means neither sharp nor flat? Well, back 1,000 years or so, in Europe, music was really only using 7 notes. These are roughly the notes that are now called the natural notes, the white notes on the piano. That's A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. But over time, people started to realise that there was actually more than one useful pitch between A and C. Depending on the musical context, sometimes this B sounded better, and sometimes this B sounded better. Fortunately, at the time, they also had a few different ways of writing the letter B, and so people just started writing the lower version of B using a round B called a B rotundum, and the higher version using a B quadratum, or a square B. But as time went on, people started discovering more and more of these in-between notes. So these symbols that originally referred only to which B to play were repurposed as general symbols for whether a note should be played round or square, that is, smooth or pointy, that is, flat or sharp. The flat symbol is still pretty recognisable, although it's developed a bit of a point at the base. And the square B actually developed into 2 different symbols, one to mean a note in its natural position, and one to mean a note raised from its natural position, which is what we now call sharp. And this is the system that is still in use all over the world today. So as a somewhat bizarre quirk of musical history, the sharp, flat, and natural symbols are really all just versions of the letter B.